Good morning, people. How you doing? Manners and respect to each and every one of they are saying. We are alive and well. Let's say good morning to some people on board. Good morning to Global TV producer Wayne, Debbie Jervis TV. Don't forget to go over there and check them out. Blue Wave. Good morning. People make a show now. What take we at Jamaica? Why we so poor? So see when they show up, make a play Wagwana Africa in a Burkina Faso. We're not busy about the politics and all the nonsense Wagwan. Or something we really don't understand. Living what we're living and seeing what we're seeing. But what we know is that it's a revolutionization going in a Burkina Faso. And I want you guys to listen, real leadership. While our leader in the West, they want to get more houses, more trucks in the backside mine, more offshore accounts, more this and more that to hide the money from people. After listening to what Burkina Faso president is doing in Africa, you know me after time playing people. Last night, video me do is about Michael Manley. Education, revolution, that Andrew Ones mash up and outlaw. If you try to go in a school, go do what Michael Manley said if you do, you will get locked up under Andrew Ones administration. Destroying the vision of Michael Manley, working with other puppets to destabilize them country for who I don't know. I have no clue why they might do it, what they might do it for. I have no clue. Honestly, believe you. I have no clue what they might do it for, who they might do it for, how could they sell out their own people. But may I get back to the meat of the matter. Our biggest problem is never the white man. Because if it was for blacks, we wouldn't depend on the West. It is black chiefs who sold us out. The slave trade would never happen unless it was black man. Black man trade the first slave. Blacks trade slaves first. That is the original slave trade. Me telling you from the day, you don't understand what I mean. Slave trade in the West, now where them sell slave, put up on the stand, and action you off. And that trade is so again. But where did the trade started? Who first trade we? Some of we don't know these things. You know, when I look on the white man, say, they're wicked man, they're slave we out. But okay. Let's get to the genesis. Let's get to the root. And the branches with there, you know. And I say, hey, yeah, white man wicked. Look here. He's our own. And if we don't know what we are doing again, our own, we sell we have because they're a traitor. Share this video. Very important video. To 3 or 5 people on the WhatsApp. Tell me if you can hear the audio nice and clear as I go down this road. Here we go.
Burkina Faso's 35-year-old president, Ibrahim Traore, is boldly defying the long-standing notion among African leaders that one must be wealthy to command respect from their people and the global community. It's extremely uncommon to witness an African president leading a modest lifestyle, particularly when their country is grappling with economic challenges. Many African leaders own luxurious cars, reside in opulent mansions, wear expensive custom-made suits, and even travel in lavish private jets, seemingly unconcerned about the plight of their people. In stark contrast to these extravagant lifestyles, Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso, chooses not to prioritize luxury. Instead, his focus lies in placing the needs of his people first, even going so far as to reduce his own salary.
Can you hear it, guys? Can you hear the audio? Nice, loud, and clear. I just want to know if you know. Come on, share it with you guys. Just like come hear it nice, we want to make sure say transmission is up. Tell me in the comment section as I keep it pushing.
Ibrahim Traore draws frequent comparisons to Thomas Sankara, primarily due to his modest lifestyle and unyielding dedication to his people. Much like Sankara, Traore prefers to drive a simple car and eschews the opulence of expensive suits in favor of military attire. This was evident during the Russia-Africa summit, where Traore stood out among his African counterparts by donning military combat clothing, complete with a distinctive red beret and tactical gloves. Moreover, Traore's refusal to accept a president's salary and his steadfast commitment to maintaining a salary as a military captain serve as a poignant testament to his unwavering commitment to serving his country. This and many more will be covered in today's video. Prepare to be amazed by the impact of this young visionary leader on the transformation of Burkina Faso. Before we proceed, we kindly ask that you consider showing your support by liking and subscribing to our channel. Ibrahim Traore made history in September 2022 by becoming the world's youngest head of state. He assumed power after he and a group of junior military officers staged a coup to oust Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Damiba, who had taken office in a coup earlier in the year. Traore justified their actions by stating in a televised address on October 1st, 2022, that Damiba had failed to effectively address the ongoing issue of insurgency. Damiba was displaced by Traore, who, despite being 7 years his junior and occupying a lower position in the military hierarchy, held the rank of capitaine, denoting a captain in the French military structure. Burkina Faso, as a former French colony, adopted the military command hierarchy from France, where ranks above capitaine include commandant, lieutenant colonel, and colonel. Although Traore's rapid ascent may have been perceived as meteoric by many, within military circles, it was anticipated. Following service in junior roles within Burkina Faso's military, Traore's career trajectory notably advanced in 2014 with his deployment to Mali as part of the United Nations peacekeeping mission, MINUSMA. Testimonies from fellow soldiers within Burkina Faso's military have previously underscored Traore's valor during his deployment to Mali, particularly in overcoming a daunting, complex attack by militant extremists in the northern Timbuktu region at the age of 26. In addition to his service in Mali, Traore played a prominent role in combating insurgency in Burkina Faso between 2019 and 2022, culminating in his promotion to the rank of captain in 2020. Following the successful overthrow of Damiba's administration in September 2022, Traore, aged 34 at the time, acknowledged the potential scrutiny surrounding his relatively young age in relation to his eligibility for the presidency. Addressing government officials in October 2022, he stated, "I understand that my age sets me apart from most of you present. The events that transpired were not of our choosing, but rather a necessity." Subsequently, Traore's international prominence waned until July 2023, when he participated in the Russia-Africa Summit in St. Petersburg, alongside 16 other African heads of state, convened by President Vladimir Putin. As I told you earlier, while his counterparts donned their customary opulent suits, Traore made a distinct impression by appearing in military combat attire, complete with a red beret and tactical gloves. The dress code earned him the attention, but his speech during the Russia-Africa Summit held between July 27th and 28th earned him plaudits. The issue lies in witnessing African heads of state who fail to provide for their people in need, echoing the rhetoric of the imperialists who label us as militia. Consequently, they inadvertently portray us as individuals who do not uphold human rights, stated Traore. We, as leaders of African nations, must refrain from behaving like puppets manipulated by external forces. We must prioritize our sovereignty and act in the best interest of our people, Traore added. Traore strongly criticized African presidents who appear content to accept handouts. He specifically addressed President Vladimir Putin's announcement on July 27th, in which he pledged to send free grain to Africa. Traore expressed gratitude for the gesture, but used it as an opportunity to convey a message to African heads of state. He emphasized the need for African leaders to prioritize achieving self-sufficiency in food production and supply for their people.
So like Michael Manley, let's continue.
Traore urged them to learn from the successes of other nations in achieving this goal. He stressed that at the next forum, African leaders should not attend without having taken concrete steps to ensure the food security and self-sufficiency of their nations. Traore's statements drew comparisons to those articulated in the early 1980s by the esteemed Thomas Sankara, who, like Traore, assumed the presidency of Burkina Faso through a coup. Leaving aside Ibrahim Traore's early life, let us now shift our focus to Traore's achievements. It is an indisputable reality that Ibrahim Traore is amassing a substantial degree of trust and backing within Burkina Faso and across the African continent in comparison to other African leaders. Just a few days prior, a multitude of citizens engaged in demonstrations, advocating for an extension of Ibrahim Traore's transitional tenure, which was originally slated to conclude in July.
Here?
Subsequently, a recent charter has been ratified, permitting Burkina Faso's military leader to prolong their authority for an additional 5 years. Subsequent to the endorsement of the new charter subsequent to national deliberations on Saturday.
What happened right there, people? The people come out. His tenure was supposed to be up in July, last July. He said he was going to step down, allow the democratic process kind of government. Yeah, and he was going to step away. But when the citizens of Burkina Faso see the type of work him had done, the transformation, and him so honest, him don't want a salary. Him never come into the script like politicians we have in the West side in a we own a country we come to build up 800 million apartment complex and they want 10 across the country. They want 160 trucks in the backside mine. They want to thief for money and hide the cross shore. They want to make sure that the picnic all right. When the country do about water, road and light. Squalor. Continue.
25th. The deliberations convened in the capital city of Ouagadougou encompassed representatives from civil society, security forces, and transitional legislators, albeit the limited involvement of political parties in the process. Even after the signing of the new charter, many citizens were left unsettled.
Hold on, people. You see, imagine if we have a man with love with any leader will love with like this. Who put the people first and not them pockets. You know, wait till you know here. And this alone me a play now. That's why I'm there today. Last night a Michael man, let me depend. We move from a tradition and we roots. We are moved too fast. They say, bud, we fly too fast, fly past them what? Nest. They say, birds, we fly too fast, fly past them nest. All of a sudden, we don't know if it's self-sufficient no more. All of a sudden, we don't know if we create stuff where we train teacher. When Michael Manley give us the roadmap of a train teacher, Marcus Garvey give us the roadmap of a live on earth. Everybody move fast. Step away from them slaves idea, man. We can move further to Europe idea. And if we now live by Europe idea and have Europe food power plate, we now live any life. We need to go back to the roots. We are moved too fast.
Makers debated inside the conference hall about extending the transition. A group of impassioned youth gathered outside, fervently advocating for Captain Traore to lead Burkina Faso for the next 10 years.
You there?
This fervent display of confidence in Traore's leadership underscores the deep-seated divisions and complexities in the public sentiment regarding the nation's future trajectory. Ibrahim Traore has been recognized for his practical approach to political ideology.
Yep.
He has addressed a significant economic challenge in Burkina Faso by pointing out the absence of a domestic gold refinery. Despite the country's status as a major global gold supplier, miners were forced to export raw ore to European countries for refining. In response to this issue, Traore has taken proactive steps to initiate the construction of a gold refinery within Burkina Faso. This
you may say a while ago, I did that, I tell you, know, the little gold we find in Jamaica and the copper. They make other people come take it and sell it out. The aluminum from your boy, the alumina will turn aluminum. The dirt when you see on truck and ship and left the country from your boy. Worthless government, they have no vision. Worthless government now have no vision. Greedy, thieving leaders now have no vision for the people. Bootlicker, sold out leaders now have no vision for the people. One visionary we see a Michael Manley. Continue.
strategic decision is anticipated to yield numerous job opportunities and contribute to the overall economic prosperity of the country. President Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso has spearheaded a series of impactful economic measures, including the implementation of substantial tax reductions and collaborative efforts with the private sector to facilitate access to capital for young entrepreneurs. Notably, Traore has introduced the innovative concept of popular shareholding aimed at privatizing government assets and ventures to enable public investment in the nation's development. This initiative saw 20% of the government-owned telecommunications company offered for public purchase, resulting in a highly successful venture that generated $60 million in revenue for critical projects.
When you hear that, when you hear about leaders who care for them people, the man not take no salary. Just his salary from the captain of the army, him refused to take his presidential salary. Him also reduced the salary of the politicians around him. And he might use the money for critical things in the country. Unlike what going to Jamaica, Jamaica is facing hardship. these politicians would dead for trim off the 300% raise what them take. The politician in Jamaica raise is hurting the country. No country can sustain that kind of raise. No company can sustain that kind of raise. Are you working at your job? Which company you think can give you a 200 to 300% raise? Which country can give politicians 2 to 300% raise unless they want to mash up the country? Let's continue.
President Traore has also demonstrated his commitment to fiscal responsibility by reducing the salaries of all government ministers and officials by 20%. Furthermore, he has declined a presidential salary, choosing instead to maintain his earnings at the level of a military captain, thus exemplifying his selfless dedication to serving his country. Ibrahim astounded journalists by asserting his commitment to defending his people's right to protest, even in the face of criticism of his own actions, emphasizing his role as a servant of the people. His unwavering declarations regarding the trust placed in him and his colleagues to protect the nation's future are a welcome departure from the prevailing attitudes among leaders in many
people. The bootlicker that every day they come just like a such man. The bootlicker when kick out just like a such man. I work with everybody else but the people. Let's got blue. Me say our biggest threat to civilization and existence are black leaders from Caribbean to Africa. We could listen.
Countries where leaders often consider themselves as sovereigns and their citizens as subjects.
Wait.
In the current state of Burkina Faso's leadership, Captain Ibrahim Traore serves as the president, shouldering significant responsibilities during a critical period for the nation. Despite his prominent position, he has maintained a remarkable level of discretion regarding his personal life, keeping it largely private from the public eye. While Captain Ibrahim Traore's professional endeavors and actions as a leader are well documented, there is currently no widely known or publicized information about his family or any romantic relationships. This low profile on personal matters has allowed him to concentrate on the task at hand and navigate the challenges of leadership with determination and focus. As the leader of Burkina Faso during this transitional phase, Captain Ibrahim Traore's primary focus is likely on steering the country towards stability and progress and addressing the pressing issues faced by the nation. As of the current date, information regarding the net worth of Captain Ibrahim Traore remains undisclosed. In light of his position as the transition president of Burkina Faso, specifics pertaining to his financial matters are maintained as private within the public domain. In regard to today's video, we would appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, and share it. Additionally, we welcome your thoughts in the comments section below.
Yes, people, real leader. I want you guys to share this so more Jamaicans can hear this. And it might go to the politician them ears to make them know that them are damn thief and them a hold back the people. Money they want, big house, big lavish life, big car, ray. Them don't give a damn about nobody, boy. But me I go there today. I'm going to show you what Burkina Faso president is doing for his people that will expose thieving politician from the West. We don't give a damn about them people. This will expose bootlicking, traitor black leaders all over the world who side with others to sell out the resources out of the country. Burkina Faso president decides them not dig out him gold no more and can't go no way. Them instead, the man start process his gold himself. Decides him go set up after the process, set up a jewelry store at the gold mine. So if you want jewelry, find jewelry, you can go to Burkina Faso, go buy it, right? You must sell the jewelry right there, process it. So flying go buy your fine jewelry. Instead of other people that go process it, just like when they take out the dirt out of Jamaica. We aluminum in the form of dirt. We don't get no money. We don't benefit. As long as some boy live big and fat about ya. As long as some boy not have no vision. They don't mean the country no good. Wicked. Sell we out for other people. Let's listen to this other clip. Because somebody gonna learn today, you know. Yeah, man. Somebody gonna learn today. I want to do this, man, in comment section. The man buy a farm tractor for his people. Yes, man. Tiller. water pumps, fertilizer, everything you can think about, because the man really believe in food security. The least good thing, and them punish me with food. You see the embargo and the sanction under Michael Manley. Them people, the quickest thing the West punish we with is food. Make the people hungry, so the people uprising against the government in power until him come out, until them get who they want to get tonight. Food is the quickest thing. Them pull upon black people. Because you know, so black people can't stand hungry for too long, you know. We not no discipline. That's why enough of we not panicked and afraid. Let's continue. Intervlog.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I say this is Intervlog. And I am here once more. I'm here because there is one important information that I brought you today, and this information is about what Ibrahim Traore said. We are going to listen to the speech of Ibrahim Traore, and there is one important thing he said here. And after hearing that, I began to clap for him, because that thing is what every African country needs now. And you would ask me, what is that? Well, he made a speech. And on this speech, he focused on production, manufacturing, and building. And
people, this I going to show you how worthless, how much of a bootlicker we are, how we lead that thing. Look here. Me not say a word about Andrew Wood's corruption today. No? All me could do is just play this man right here. And by focusing at me, I play this man and I start studying this brother. Him show every corruption in a black leaders. He showed them up. Why them couldn't do like him? Because them not have no love in them heart for them own people. One big salary, big house, lavish life. The man refused him salary as a president. You don't want that. Which black man I get a chance to get an edge over next black man to live better him, lavish more than him, can drive and look nice more than him and not take it? Which black man? That not normal. Every leader if you have about 100 man around them. Land Cruiser, half the person boastful, 17 apartment, mansion. Your suit have to look better than everybody else. That's what black leader do. The one time, nah, take care of them business, the people. This brother right here in a Burkina Faso, him show up black leaders worldwide, and for that, I respect this brother. We will continue with Intervlog.
especially focus on engineers. He said that he is going to do everything possible to make sure that whatever they are importing from abroad into Burkina Faso will be manufactured in Burkina Faso.
Hold on. I want more chat me go make before me go further, because I know my voice sound at 9 when I play such a wonderful choppy chatting no Carlos, man. Look here, before me go further. What do you see Andrew Owners have for the youths in Jamaica? Me ask Uno, what is there? This women are talking about engineering. And here Andrew Owners come with that. Hotel jobs. Phone call jobs. Sweatshop job. And I can talk about the youth them no want to work. One part job in Jamaica, the youth them not have food. No man not talk about no engineering. We don't believe in ourselves. It is as if we don't have a university because no youth in there couldn't be an engineer. Because if we have engineers we were producing in Jamaica, we wouldn't get the Chinaman to come build the goddamn road. And because they build the road, we have to give them land. 1,200 acre one place, waste. 740 acre the next place, a Marcus Garvey land, waste. Tax break, duty-free imports, waste. Toll in our road, waste. Black leaders like Andrew Owners and others have no vision for black race. Listen.
Whatever. Therefore, he will focus to train Burkina-based engineers, that the best course for the Burkina Faso is engineering. He praised people who are taking courses like literature, philosophy, law, psychology, history, but he said that what Africa needs and what Burkina Faso needs is people who can build the continent. Therefore, everybody will focus on engineering, and he is going to make it attractive. The attractive he means is the payment that we pay people from abroad or from outside Africa will be
Right. You do not hear the man I say. Like the teacher them we are talking about. The teacher them. When the teacher them come, we go pay the teacher them more than the Jamaican teacher them. Some man a real leader, man. When you say I come out to Andrew Honest, I just grab him. When you say I go to Jamaica, not just Andrew. Them type of politics in there in the West. Money grabbing. Money grabbing. Money grabbing. They don't give a damn about the development of the people and the future race generation. Them don't give a damn. This a young man that sit down and I look on the old leader them. Long time I do the same shit. And this I say, you know what? We're not gonna be the same. I really love my people. I'm a patriot. Me really mean say me love you. Me love you so much me don't want a salary. I will live after the salary of a civil servant. The man that live off of the salary of a civil servant. He not drive nothing massive. Which other black man? Because we remember enough how we black people show off and love show things, what we got. Which black man ever get the chance to get rich above other black people and show off on them and not take it? Make we listen here, man. I'm out.
into Burkina Faso will be manufactured in Burkina Faso. Whatever. Therefore, he will focus to train Burkina-based engineers, that the best course for the Burkina Faso is engineering.
Mm-hmm.
He praised people who are taking courses like literature, philosophy, law, psychology, history, but he said that what Africa needs and what Burkina Faso needs is people who can build the continent. Therefore, everybody will focus on engineering, and he is going to make it attractive. The attractive he means is the payment that we pay people from abroad or from outside Africa will be the same to any engineer who can deliver the same quality of job in Africa.
Yeah.
And after he said this, I was shouting and clapping because this is what I've been thinking about. Why is it that when Africa wants to build airports, they will go to either China, Japan to bring builders? When Africa wants to build skyscrapers,
Sell out.
they will go to Turkey, China, India, Iran to bring the builders. When Africa wants to build...
Hold on before we go further to backside. We don't know from the other day when you met talk about the pyramid. Last night, even in the last video I say look around you in your house right now. Almost everything you're looking at, a black man invented. How we build the pyramid, and since when we become so jellyback and weak from the Caribbean to Africa, sold out because of greed. How we build the pyramid. Almost every goddamn thing in your house, inside and out the door. Anyway, they know you're for a job. Are you at work? Look around you. You're in the hospital? Look around you. Where they in the streets? Look around you. Almost every goddamn thing you are looking at out the eye. Black invent them. Puzzle them how we build the pyramid. They even give credit to aliens. Because it doesn't look like something normal where human being can do. It don't look humanly normal. We the people, we build the pyramid. Find yourself now like we're upon a different plantation. It's like now we're upon a different plantation. Even pay more price. Without even being whipped. And we don't see and know it. Without being chained. Because we own our black leaders. Still have it for the plantation. Them a thing that piss me off.
Builders. When Africa wants to build skyscrapers, they will go to Turkey, China, India, Iran to bring the builders. When Africa wants to build bridges, the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
When Africa needs a car, the same thing. Then that is the problem of Africa. Africa needs engineers.
Uh-huh.
More than all this law, everybody is doing literature, philosophy, psychology, history. And while you are importing expats and building from outside, there is where Africa is spending all their money from oil, from gold, and so on and so forth. And Ibrahim Traore has addressed that. He said he is going to support both small and big industries to make sure that Burkina Faso engineers have places where they work. And the pain payment of any Burkina Faso or any Burkina Bay engineer whose work is comparable to what is outside will be the same.
Hold the backside on them, man. Hold on them, man. They must see them head out get hot, you know. While Andrew Honest watch the turn up and watch the teacher them and run away. Why they watch all the brightest people are run away? This is how you stop brain drain. This is how you stop brain drain. Backside. The last time I do the video, you know, so they can see the connection. I open to see the connection to the video I did last night. Brain drain, teacher shortage, engineer shortage, scientist, doctor shortage, because as they come out of universities or Jamaica, they gone overseas. Because government don't respect them. Government are looking to building, nation building, a pocket building them I look for. Government in Jamaica now look for nation building. Now listen to them. They would make the best and the brightest left. You don't make the teacher them leave, so they stand up and watch the teacher them leave, do nothing about it. You know what are the bright people man left there? God out over the world. I use the education to build first world country. And as they graduate next year again, every year they graduate, then gone. Every year they just gone. While we are bringing the Chinese man to come build road. We have to pay the Chinese man 1,200 acres of land. And look what the black man do. Give away land that black man fight for us. 1,200 acre one place, 740 acre next place. You don't know how much 100 acre land is? You think you can walk through 100 acre land so easy? Think about 740 acres of Marcus Garvey land. You think you can walk out 100 acre land so easy? Think about 1,200 acre of land some other place, while our bootlicking leaders give the Chinese the exclusive rights to all signage along the highway where they build. Remember, we are giving them duty-free import, you know, tolling at the road, you know, tax break, you know. We give them 740 acre land with Marcus Garvey name a car pan with water the pan. 1,200 acre the next place and give them exclusive rights to put up gas station, rest stop, hotels, anything, restaurants, signage along the highway in our country. Jamaica politicians give the Chinese them to have the Chinese highway and like a feed them highway, give them him. They don't feed them highway. What can I deal that? Black leaders. We struck gold the other day. Black Isle, black gold. Now them say we don't have none. I would say white men come out of England and cheers about how much barrel under the ocean out of Jamaica on the south side. Me and Vas come out and say a lie. Black leaders, continue.
Industries to make sure that Burkina Faso engineers have places where they work, and the pain payment of any Burkina Faso or any Burkina Bay engineer whose work is comparable to what is outside will be the same as the payment we pay people from outside. I want you to listen to this marvelous speech of Ibrahim Traore, because he talked a lot about production.
Thank you for sending me money through Remitly, beta. It went straight into my account. How easy was that?
Manufacturing and economy, and that is beautiful. Let's go.
So, it will really take a fairly scientific process so that in the future, when the power plant is there, in the not too distant future, it will be the exclusive property of Burkina Bay, that the Burkina Bay engineers will take ownership of it and be able to implement it, to be able to maintain it when the conclusions of the discussions that are underway with the partners for the thermal power plant are published. We will make that available to you. And if we need you, we will tell you so that we can quickly implement this plan as well. So let's talk about the area of the economy, which is very important to us. We are in the process of setting up a process, and we are continuing gradually, because that should help relieve the private sector and be able to revive the economy. Currently, we are going to quickly turn to the state companies. Their general meeting has just finished, as you have seen. It works very well, and they have achieved very good results. We will start with state-owned companies, subtract a little from their DAT to ease the economy and keep it running, ease the domestic debt, and keep the economy running. So in the coming days, God willing, many entrepreneurs should be relieved after signing the agreement with state-owned companies. But we are in the process, in the mining sector, as I told you,
Mining.
of taking a certain independence.
Mining.
This should allow us to have a good number of resources in terms of finances,
Mining.
but also and above all, the industrialization component, which should fill this economic component.
Hold on before we go further. Just that day, we get oil. We see them in England, the government of Jamaica. Look how the government of Jamaica deceptive. The government of Jamaica sponsor, put on a shareholder conference at England where a white man I tell us that the government do it. I am stitched by the government. Him are the CEO of United Oil. And them out to see there a dig round. Yeah? They might tell you how much barrel of oil and find out there. They might call for investors to come in, make this big money off of the oil at the south coast of Jamaica. People, vast come out and tell me, say, a lie, no oil no out there. But at the shareholder conference, there was Jamaicans and England and say, how come they never hear about this? It seems as if they want some other people to reap the benefit of the oil. Remember, you know? At the first in our history, as Jamaicans, we are seeing them type of riches we are looking for, you know. Remember, say the Middle East rich off of oil, you know. Dubai, them place rich off of oil, you know. Man, I drive around in a vehicle covered with gold, you know. Yeah, all the man, them rich, you know. Oil are rich stuff, you know, people. But the black man, them hide it from we. You think Burkina Faso president should do that? Or gonna make the people and be investor? Michael, the man, say, to find the solution to your problem from among us, self-sufficient. Listen, man.
Because we spend a lot abroad. We are in the process of setting up all the processes so that our currencies do not go out. In the meantime, at the AS level, as you have seen, we have decided to set up an investment bank and also a sovereign fund. This process, therefore, the technicians are on it. The reflection is in progress, and we hope in the near future that they will present us with something substantial. The other strategic aspect, which I will not talk about, and which you know, we are moving forward calmly.
Did you know that in tech?
And when the time comes, it will surprise you. And stay tuned. That's all I can say. In the trade and industrialization aspect, we have also made the diagnosis, as I was telling you. Currently, as you can see, we have listed a good number of products that we import from outside.
Listen.
So we are starting an industrialization process.
Vision.
We must manage to put as many industries as possible on site to transform our raw materials and to be able to manufacture what we consume. We are in this process and we are discussing with many partners to have as many industries as possible on site. This will ensure that our currencies do not go out and that the economy runs well and that we can also have jobs for young people. It is in this context that we have taken certain decrees to facilitate the creation of small businesses. We have cut all taxes for a good number of years so that small businesses can be created and survive. Unfortunately, small businesses find themselves faced with financing needs.
All right.
It must be said, at the level of banks, it is very complicated for us to have financing when you create your business. We met the world of bankers, and as I said, we exchanged. But I am not at all satisfied because the return that had to be made so that we accompany them to finance small businesses is not satisfactory. It seems. That is why we are reorganizing our funds that were available at the state level. We have gathered them into a certain number of funds, both at the level of agriculture, both at the level of the Ministry of Employment, to be able to replenish these funds soon, and to be able to allow young people who create businesses to have credits, and to be able to get started. And I take the opportunity to call on the world, again, of bankers, to come back with proposals, because we have solutions, but perhaps not good solutions for them. But they must come back a little to support us in being able to help young people get by. If necessary, we will be obliged to put in place a plan, perhaps one that will not please, but we will be obliged. In the field of commerce, as you have noticed, many people have contacted us during our tours of the yard markets. We have taken stock of the situation. There is so much work to be done to rebuild these yard markets. Today, when you take Ouagadougou, the mayor, I would like to hold awareness sessions everywhere concerning a certain number of traders who have set up shop in an anarchic manner on the side of the streets. But I have instructed that it should always be awareness raising while waiting for us to clear the spaces to build markets worthy of the name and ask people to come and take shops in these markets and now be able to free up the streets to be able to expand and clean up our environment. And I am taking advantage. So I am taking advantage. You too, the population of the cities, are asking to help us in this awareness raising phase by raising awareness yourselves, so as not to build around the Sonobele poles, which are a danger to yourselves, so as not to build them on the water drainage gutters. And I am counting on you so that we can achieve this objective. So
your leader talk to people, man. Kind of like a Michael Manley national call. You call for everybody come on board. Let's do this. Go back to the market, keep the street clean. You don't talk about Radam. Listen to the voice, listen to the tone. We have a leader like this. You go listen. You go and help clean up the street too. You go and make a country do. You motivate people. You activate. Eh? You make man get about on the place, go sweep up our roadside with broom. Leadership over filling up your pocket. Vision above just vision for you and your family and your friends. Continue to listen to this, brother.
Get back to the aspect of employment, sport, youth.
Eh?
We are in the process of carrying out a reform. There will be a ministerial reshuffle in a few days.
Yep.
Where the architecture of the ministries will change a little. We will dedicate an entire ministry to secondary and vocational training so that we no longer have to have at the university level this blockage that is currently there. We must be able to professionalize many young people from high school, either from the 4th or at the 2nd level, so that people can decide to go into vocational courses and be able to self-employ themselves. A ministry will be dedicated solely to that. Because the education system, as I said, after the diagnosis, you agree with me that we train very few engineers. However, a nation that develops, the development index also, is in terms of trained engineers. Go back in history and see all these great nations. The number of engineers trained by one in specific specialties counts a lot in development. In Burkina, we do not have enough. This is why the Polytechnic School of Ouagadougou, we want to develop it into a polytechnic university by putting a certain number of technological courses there and recruiting the maximum number of students who can be trained there and have engineers. It is good that we have courses like modern literature, philosophy, law, psychology, history. Many students end up there against their will. It is not necessarily what they chose. But these are the courses available, which inevitably do not provide employment opportunities. This is why we have decided to promote this sector of professional training and employment by dedicating an entire ministry to it.
Vision!
In the coming days, this reorganization will be done, and you will see how we will evolve.
Vision! People, you see none of that go on them boy at Jamaica, they think they care about that boy. And you think this man I got train him, engineer them, only if you jump on plane and go and build up other nation. You know, you the man say he will pay them the salary comparable to others. Eh? But while Andrew watch the teacher them a runway before he just give the teacher them a little raise in salary. The man say he will pay him engineer them. Eh? Price is comparable to others, so therefore there's no need to jump on plane and go away. But when they have a worthless leader, we don't care about themselves or go to oppress the people for others. They don't see nothing more than they get another house, another bank account, another offshore thing. Eh? Can't declare the asset and sign a code of conduct whether it's a damn rich and thief. This a man training generation of engineers just to watch them leave. When I deal with nation building, you try everything you got to keep the teacher them. Listen to this, no one gonna listen to. That's what I'm saying to people. A foreign media, you see? Me understand, say America is not Jamaica. But you see, many things can happen for you in Jamaica, just like with the America. It's because people don't care. They don't look on the smaller things. Now, may I go towards garbage. Look how Burkina Faso step towards trash. Very important topic, this, you know. This sort of clip is about his approach to waste management. What we not got at Jamaica. Let me ask you a question. Them say them buy how much garbage truck at Jamaica and brag. Anybody at Jamaica? The government giving a trash can like this? Because this is the first start in cleaning up Jamaica. You can't just send around garbage truck where the people have put the trash. If you have special trash can like that and special truck like this to clean up Jamaica, I repeat, we're overseas. We have trash can like that. So when the garbage truck come, they just use the thing and just push it out on the arm and just flip it over in the truck and they're gone. Do you hear me? I see the different colors. For green waste, yard waste, and regular green waste, yard waste, and regular trash. Aluminum, bottles, recycle. This is the first step of cleaning up Jamaica. Until you see this, every other garbage effort in Jamaica is bull crap. Play them and play with the people. Them know, you know, kind of for them come and foreign, them know. Them know so the people of Jamaica need somewhere to put them garbage. Most people of Jamaica don't have any way to put them garbage. Then pile it up a road and burn it. And they might have one little ear where them go store it. And when breeze blow, it just blow it all over the place. When rain come, it wash it down in the gully. This right here, garbage receptacle. If your government not issuing this, they're not ready to clean up Jamaica. Sending out garbage truck once or 3 months, not gonna work. People take them bag and go put down a road for garbage truck. Dog come tear it up, spread it all over the place. Not gonna work. We have to revolutionize this garbage pickup. You hear me I say? Make we listen how Burkina Faso is approaching it. The younger man. Make me hear Vijan. Intervlog again.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I say this is Intervlog, and I am here once more. I'm here because there is one important information that I brought you today, and this information is a beautiful one. It is a beautiful one because the information is a change in Africa, and it is coming from Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
And you would wonder what the information is all about. Well, I would say the information sounds small, but it is very big because no development without what we are going to talk about today. And this is the reason some African countries look beautiful. But when you walk along the street, you begin to perceive some others. You begin to see some waste being thrown everywhere. You see papers. You see plastic flying everywhere. And no matter how the place looks, no matter how the beautiful house is by the side of the street, you will feel uncomfortable being in that type of environment. And Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso, had said no to that.
Really?
What we are going to talk about is about the waste management.
Leader.
Ibrahim Traore has surprised Africa once more
Vision.
because he has bought a lot of vehicles for waste. Many, many containers, the plastic ones. the metal ones for waste beings, and they have been distributed all over the country.
Eh?
The capital city of Burkina Faso, which is Ouagadougou, has received his own part. But this is not the first time it is happening. It is now the second time that Ibrahim Traore is bringing more vehicle and equipment for waste management in Burkina Faso. And we will have to applaud him for that. And this is how it happened. Waste management. The Ministry of Urban Planning gives its support to the municipality of Ouagadougou. Ouagadougou, August 13th, 2024. The Minister of Urban Planning and Housing, Mikailu Sidibe, in the morning, proceeded the official handover of a batch of equipment to the municipality of Ouagadougou. This consisting of dumpsters and a loading shovel amounting to 230 million FCFA was handed over to the president of the special delegation of the municipality of Ouagadougou, Maurice Konate. An important material that strengthens the operational capacity of the municipality, thus allowing it to better meet the demands of efficient and sustainable waste management, and thus that of the Bangarogo Canal. What to rejoice about the first manager of the municipality, who translated all his appreciation to the department for this precious help, forms part of the collaboration between these two structures to continue the efforts undertaken in the implementation of the project to strengthen the sanitation network of the city of Ouagadougou, Pravo, which is in the third phase. According to Pravo coordinator Solimane Hamed Awatara, this is the second delivery after the first one made in August 2023. The minister in charge of urban planning called for a good use of this equipment and assured of the availability of his department for coordination and coherence of operations in the city of Ouagadougou. The area of the project concerns the section of the Kadiogo-Marigo between the immediate downhill of Dam number 3 and the downhill of the confluence of the Bendogo and Kadiogo-Marigos. After listening and watching what Ibrahim Traore is doing and what he did on waste management, I began to applaud this man. These are one of the most important things to do when you want to develop a state or a country. He started buying vehicles made for that. Many African youth don't know what this is because it is not in their countries.
See that?
They have not seen it in their life.
Nope.
Because their governor or their president don't take care of the environment.
Listen.
Instead of taking care of the environment, they will be using the money, which they're supposed to use to do things like this. They will be misusing the money and be using it to buy Toyota Land Cruises SUV. And that is the reason I always complain about African leaders mismanaging our economy. There are so many important things that those money they are mismanaging.
Stop the backside. No, stop. Intervlog. Is there any line to these people? What Intervlog come to? Look here. In the comment section, I see UIC. Bless up on yourself. Mr. Patterson, bless up yourself. You know, me not nothing against you, Mr. Patterson. I love seeing where UIC. Let me see what UIC Liberty TV put in the section. When you visit the NSWM website, Waste Management, at Jamaica, I'm talking about. They state that they only accept 2 rubbish bags from each household. Hand the other hand politician own garbage trucks. How can that be? People, so UIC, I make know ya so. UIC punch something in the comment section. We may never know. So them tell us when you go up on the website, and go 2 trash bags, them take from you. I told people, no, you can't have it in your yard. People, I told this. When UIC, I tell you so. When we visit NSWM website, they state that they only accept 2 rubbish bags from each household. One in the hand, one hand and one in the next hand. And the other hand, politicians own garbage truck. And the other hand, politicians own garbage truck. People, don't you see we have a problem with corruption? Don't you see we have a problem with corruption? You see why I'm mad at PNP and Labour, right? Don't believe so what the PNP do, the Labour do, the PNP won't do. And what the PNP do, the Labour don't do. They all of them and them food in there. They're not going to find a honey hole or a bird nest with some egg in it and not going to labor right alone name the egg. They are all working in the same office, PNP, and name the egg too. And a labor right alone put up apartment complex building while them in an office. And a labor right alone have business while them in an office. And a labor right alone deal with chicken in the business. So look here, if we love Jamaica, we need to put hype on everybody. Nobody's exempt. Because years in Jamaica that them do it. So look here, people. I lie them and I tell you, see politicians in Jamaica, pay land cruiser, and listen how them get it. We're not going to listen to Intervlog this morning, or Intervlog. I tell you what, let me back up a little bit, just in case. So, big up UIC.
With Funding Grow, you can access the funding that you need at
about the first manager of the
Hold on. Big up UIC. Big up Mr. Patterson. Go and do your thing. But I really love to see on the more road, Mr. Patterson. God knows because Jamaica is that third party. But when I know I'm to UIC, you know me as a third party guy, you know. You don't know me as a third party guy. You don't know that already, not true? All right. And look for some revolutionization from the UIC. You know, revolutionize yourself and step out UIC. I don't know. Jamaica need a third party now. And if there's any other time that Jamaica need a third party, it is now. But the UIC need to be transformed. Different vision. Moving forward. Jamaica need a third party. Honest to God. If you have 78% of people who don't vote, that means a PNP and Labour right now got it. Them not run nothing about you. Because most of the people just sit down and fold them arm and say, look how them are going to vote for them. Look, yeah. Let's get on here.
Who translated all his appreciation to the department for this precious help, forms part of the collaboration between these two structures to continue the efforts undertaken in the implementation of the project to strengthen the sanitation network of the city of Ouagadougou, Pravo, which is in the third phase. According to Pravo coordinator Solimane Hamed Awatara, this is the second delivery after the first one made in August 2023. The minister in charge of urban planning called for a good use of this equipment and assured of the availability of his department for coordination and coherence of operations in the city of Ouagadougou. The area of the project concerns the section of the Cariogo-Marigo between the immediate downhill of Dam number 3 and the downhill of the confluence of the Bendogo and Cariogo-Marigos. After listening and watching what Ibrahim Traore is doing and what he did on waste management, I began to applaud this man. These are one of the most important things to do when you want to develop a state or a country. He started buying vehicles made for that. Many African youth don't know what this is because it is not in their countries. They have not seen it in their life. Because their governor or their president don't take care of the environment. Instead of taking care of the environment, they will be using the money, which they're supposed to use to do things like this. They will be misusing the money and be using it to buy Toyota Land Cruises SUV. And that is the reason I always complain about African leaders mismanaging our economy. There are so many important things that those money they are mismanaging supposed to be used for. But they looked the other side and forgot about where the money is supposed to go. Instead of using the money to do the appropriate things that the money is supposed to be made for, they will be using it, going to Korea, going to Japan, to park Toyota Land Cruisers SUVs. Some presidents go there and pack hundreds. Some go there, they pack thousands.
Listen to this.
Some go there, they pack as much as they could. And when they brought them here in Africa, they share it 1-1-1 to each and everyone in politics.
Wow.
Especially, they share it among the governors, the senators,
Hear it?
the local government chairmen, and the lawmakers.
You know you are going. The African leader then got China, Japan, and place to go buy whole per vehicle. And share them up. Black man want to look like a king over the next black man them. Me say the biggest problem for black people is not the white man. May I say it already? That's what they living away head rent free. Nobody else. Nobody else is our own leaders. Listen how them go buy the sit there and the cruiser them and them come back, come share them up. Me this one more time, let me back up a little bit. They don't give a damn. The man them, they don't buy these things, people. A Land Cruise and big thing them buy. And they go share it up. Share it up. Take the people their money. Race it. That's why when they must poor, man. And the next party come in, they do the same thing. The next party come in, they do the same thing. From the Caribbean to Africa, black countries now have no time to get up. Our black leaders continue to pressure we. Make we listen some more.
Managing supposed to be used for. But they looked the other side and forgot about where the money is supposed to go.
Hold on there.
Important. I began to applaud this man. These are one of the most important things to do when you want to develop a state or a country. He started buying vehicles made for that. Many African youth don't know what this is because it is not in their countries. They have not seen it in their life. Because their governor or their president don't take care of the environment. Instead of taking care of the environment, they will be using the money, which they're supposed to use to do things like this. They will be misusing the money and be using it to buy Toyota Land Cruises SUV. And that is the reason I always complain about African leaders mismanaging our economy. There are so many important things that those money they are mismanaging supposed to be used for. But they look the other side and forgot about where the money is supposed to go. Instead of using the money to do the appropriate things that the money is supposed to be made for, they will be using it, going to Korea, going to Japan, to park Toyota Land Cruisers SUVs. Some presidents go there and pack hundreds. Some go there, they pack thousands. Some go there, they pack as much as they could.
Car dealership.
And when they brought them here in Africa, they share it 1-1-1 to each and everyone in politics.
So politicians in Jamaica own car dealership too, don't? They hear them attack how them do it. Intervlogger tell we, you know. They got Japan, they go buy hundreds and thousands of them. So if they might buy hundreds and thousands, that means say they might give us some and they have car dealership. Politicians own car dealership in Jamaica like how they own dead house. Continue with this argument.
Especially, they share it among the governors, the senators, the local government chairman, and the lawmakers.
Range Rover, you know?
You begin to think, is the Toyota Land Cruises our problem now in Africa? The answer is no.
No.
Look at Ibrahim Traore. He refused to approve Toyota Land Cruises for anybody. Instead, look at what he is doing in Burkina Faso. Necessary things, important things. If Ibrahim Traore continues like this, Burkina Faso will be a place to use as an example in Africa. Because what Ibrahim Traore is doing, he is getting everything right. And this shows when a president is really, really ready to work. A president who is ready to work does not care about the type of vehicle he drives. A president who is ready to work does not care if he has traveled to France 5 times, to America 7 times, to Japan 8 times. He prefers being in the village, visiting schools, seeing things with his own eyes, going from village to village. But look at other presidents, some of the presidents in Africa. You watch him on TV. Today, he's in France. Tomorrow, he's in New York. Next tomorrow, he's in Germany. Some of them have started approving for private jet to allow them to be traveling to all these countries. What they are going there to do, nobody knows. Corrupt president traveling everywhere, up and down with our money, misusing the money that's supposed to be used for important things. Thank God that Ibrahim Traore has come to show us what good leadership is all about. Good leadership is not about traveling. Good leadership is not about using our money to buy Toyota Land Cruiser SUV and be sharing them among the lawmakers. Guru leadership is not for you to be approving for private jets. Good leadership is focusing on what will bring benefit for the people of your country more than the way you focus for yourself. If you see a president who is driving expensive vehicles, having about 5, 6, 7 escorts with expensive vehicles, approving Toyota Land Cruiser SUVs for his political friends, for governors, for local government chairmen, for senators, and for lawmakers. That president is not good for you. The type of president...
Hold on there, man. Tell me some more about this Toyota Land Cruiser. Like Intervlog, I make you know something. You know, so I did politician and driver Jamaica. So a such man would have to approve for them. Them Toyota Land Cruiser with them a driver Jamaica and they look at Toyota with them a drive out there. And the leader buy them and hand them out, give everybody. Like an African man buy them thousand people. Give them to all type of local inchman and friends, boy. Take poor people money in Africa where can't even find clean water for drink. You saw black people wicked and cruel. You know, you're the man, so maybe back this up a little bit. They go too fast.
What they are going there to do, nobody knows. Corrupt president traveling everywhere, up and down with our money, misusing the money that's supposed to be used for important things. Thank God that Ibrahim Traore has come to show us what good leadership is all about. Good leadership is not about traveling. Good leadership is not about using our money to buy Toyota Land Cruiser SUV and be sharing them among the lawmakers. Guru leadership is not for you to be approving for private jets. Good leadership is focusing on what will bring benefit for the people of your country more than the way you focus for yourself. If you see a president who is driving expensive vehicles, having about 5, 6, 7 escorts with expensive vehicles, approving Toyota Land Cruiser SUVs for his political friends, for governors, for local government chairmen, for senators, and for lawmakers, that president is not good for you. The type of president we need in Africa is this type. I mean, Ibrahim Traore. We have malaria, we have fever in Africa. Most of this malaria fever are coming from bad waste management. Everywhere will be smelling and nobody to clean it. Ibrahim Traore has said no to that, and we applaud him for that. Thank you very much for watching. This is the entire vlog.
Intervlog.
YouTube Premium is
Intervlog, people. And I hope may open people them eyes a little bit more. We can see what is happening in a different part of the world. And it's, you know, like you even say, most black leaders are criminals. Most of them not good for the people. Most of them people, listen what I say. Most of them not good for the people. Black leaders are the worst from the Caribbean to Africa. Them no mean the people, them no good. Them no mean the people, them no good people. I tell, oh no. People, thank you for watching this video. Yeah. If you think somebody to hear this, share this, them I think I education. I feel with video them here. I feel with future video them here. I educated video them here. Them a video if you go sit down on that guango tree and go have reason with. And them a video if you go sit up on veranda and go reason what is going on in Africa, why we can't get this at Jamaica. I want to see how this brother do, then you can see how thief, politician and self-centered they are and selfish they are. Me never know say them go Africa, they go Japan, go buy all these old Toyota Land Cruiser. And then them come back and give away, dozen. While the people them not have no water, not have nothing, we're tired of them people. And the PNP and the Labour have been riding on the back of the poor people in Jamaica for years. Aiding and abetted by us, the people. We cause it, the people. The buck stop with us. Because when we come out and say, Labour right a thief, we say, go man, the PNP not do it too. And when the Labour right come out, come say, PNP a thief, the Labour right, PNP say, go man, Labour right not do it. So basically, room for rent, apply within. When I come out, you get in. We, the citizens of Jamaica, allow this to happen. We shield political corruption. Politicians, we shield them corruption. Low demand, man, the next side, I do it too. PNP do that. Labour right do that. You move for your man when the PNP don't in there for 8 years. How many of you are chat when PJ in there? Yeah? And if Labour right come out and PNP come back in there, guess what the PNP the man say when the Labour right them start point out Mark Golden shortcomings? Man, shut up your mouth, man, when Andrew in there do him sitting there. You never say nothing. Why you never say nothing when Andrew in there? And all of them are back and forth. We are getting hungry and poorer. Politicians buy more Range Rover, Land Cruiser, more jobs, more money, more trucks in the backside mine, offshore account, get rich off away. Well, me you itch up behind us about PNP Labour. You're tussling. But the PNP and Labour leader, them up there, so rich and gone. Do not believe for a minute that the PNP and the Labour right now do the same thing. They are the same. That piss off some Labour right, you know, and some PNP, you know. That piss them off. There's just a few policy difference. The PNP of today is not Michael Manley. The party is there. The party is just like a shell. I look for somebody to come live in it, occupy it, and make a change, make a difference. PNP party and JP party is like shells. Like an empty building, empty office. That's why I mean I respect the office when you hear someone talk about, yo, you have to respect the office in the man. You have to at least respect the office if you don't respect the man. If you don't respect the man, you can't respect your office. The office is a goddamn building. PNP party is just a space. JLP party is just a space occupied by a human being that can bring what? Change. The change that Michael Manley brought, nobody has brought that. Even the PNP. You have PNP where make Michael Manley want vomit, make him cringe and want to turn over them grave. Because Michael Manley created the housing trust for poor people. But did you know that PJ and Portia and all of them going out to take out money? Not to put roof over your head. To balance other part of government. Did you know that PJ and Portia going out go take out money out of it? Andrew did right now out of housing trust. Removing money there from there. I think it's $11.4 billion annually. People may do this video about years ago, but me remember it in my head. And the numbers might be right too, or close. Like $11.4 billion. They might take out a housing trust every year to go put some other places where I'm not for doing nothing. PNP do it, Labour do it too. PNP start with the China deal when Michael Manley tell us if it be self-reliance. And that Michael Manley preaching. You know. Could you believe Michael Manley who I tell you about education? Engineer at Jamaica come out of school every day. Andrew Unas go like him know if he make the teacher them stay at Jamaica. Burkina Faso president, him have a way how to do it. Michael Manley is big on education. School are going in university are going engineer pop out of school. So you think that Anna Michael Manley would have the Chinese building our roads? When you come here, me say if you don't think Anna Michael Manley, who do think that the Chinese would have built our roads? That would be self-reliance. Michael Manley had taught us self-reliance and how to get there. Education. Education to get there. That's what Burkina Faso doing. That's what they're doing. That's what Ibrahim Traore doing. And Michael Manley, the Chinese would never be in a Jamaica fix no road family. Me no say them now go this and we now go learn from each other. But under Michael Manley vision, the Chinese will never be a Jamaica fix roads. Did you hear me say? Today in 2024. Because at the same time when China did hungry and poor, Jamaica was hungry and poor too. At the same time China educate them people to come out of poverty, Jamaica do it too. We never see the vision. We never see Michael Manley could have seen the future. If they just follow Michael Manley's footstep and revolutionize education with a rich, because education is riches. Nobody could fool we. Look at Cuba in the big sea. Cuba are educated, you know. Cubans are very literate. Literate. Cuba can read. Smart people them. Can them educate them people so much till when the big sea occur. Hundreds of Cubans go all over the world, maybe thousands. Doctors. Cuban doctor, when you have doctor quit and running from the big sea because they don't know the virus. It is as if Cubans were ahead of the game and study on this virus. They were ready to send plane load of doctors from Cuba all over the world. Who remember that? Who remember that? Self-reliance under Michael Manley will never have no teacher come teach like this. Unless them teach us something to fish. Under Michael Manley, any teacher come to Jamaica is to teach us to fish. Dunce off everybody, boy. Everybody dunce. And turn it a fool. Go to a short break, guys. You see? I'll be right back.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
Family, must I tell you, say, it was a pleasure being here with you guys. When you can't see the problem, it's not the white man. A black man are the problem. Tell me, I tell you. Most recently, I was watching a video of some black leaders out of Africa. They were apologizing to us in the West, blacks in the West, who found themselves in the West due to slave trade and sellout. The black leaders in Africa were saying that they're sorry for what their foreparents did to us, other family members, pretty much, by selling us out to the West. He said sorry about that act of slavery that make we in the West, and that meant as slavery. He said it wasn't a lack of trying to stop us from being sold out. He said it was not lack of fight and push back. He said they did not just stand up there and allow the white man them to take away off of the island, off of the continent, and take it to the West. He said that it's because the gun where the white man them can give the chief, them couldn't go up against guns. The chief them who decide to sell you out for money, for anything, I drink a rum. When the white man just come give a little alcohol, black man at taste it for the, ooh, this tastes woozy. Gun? This kill somebody? You can't come to the chief and his men there with sticks. So the leader said, sorry. The leader also tell us something that is very important. Said there would be no slave trades without the blacks agreement, chief agreement. He said there would be no slavery. It couldn't happen. He said it couldn't have happened without the agreement of chiefs. I repeat, the black leader in a video who will tell us sorry for what his foreparents did to us. They fought back. It's not like they didn't try, but they couldn't go up against guns. Said it couldn't happen without the help of black people. Slavery. Black man, I tell you, from Africa, you know. Slavery couldn't have happened without blacks. Don't that tell you a story? Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, miss away in the yellow correct you. Use the youth, the money, waste for most of the statue. Say we like a catch you, but they got enough, they got you. Take the spit of money, got and say that is not you. One day the man above end up, him a got up. Too much eating at the kitchen, some a fly by like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% raise. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption face. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out the beach. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in heart approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is.
I hear mother talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me not like people tell life for me.
There is no tracking of people. There is no curtailing of people saying anything that is negative. That is absolutely not the case.
The person was tracked and their identity discovered.
Anyone can say anything, and it is amplified around the country and around the world. And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth.
Some 60 odd shelters across the country.
Go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
We have 900 shelters right across the island.